Hi, this is Brenda Cassidy, OT and sensory educator. I'm going to do a little interview with a fantastic teacher that I met today, a primary school teacher called Claire. And Claire's just going to give me a little bit of feedback around how she has found the regulation stations, brain organising and brain calming programme with a couple of her pupils that she has in her class. So just to introduce Claire, say hi Claire. So Claire, can you tell us a little bit about some of the things that you have seen that has worked well with the regulation stations? And so the first child, you were telling me you found that it worked quite quickly with that child.
Quite quickly with one child we found a huge improvement in focus, huge improvement in concentration, less fiddling, better listening, really all the things you promised we would see. And that happened really noticeably and really quickly.
Within the first week
within
or
the
so?
first couple of weeks,
yeah,
I would say definitely probably within the first week.
Okay.
The second child, we found it took a little bit longer to see some effects, but when we did see effects, it was almost like we flicked a switch. Suddenly we had a child who could sit up, who was better at sitting, was better at listening, more concentration, better focus, almost a different child.
I know that you had mentioned that there was one child who got an award for good listening, and
yes.
that this was a great achievement.
Yes, it would have been hard to have believed.
Yeah. And we were talking about writing earlier on and spidery writing. Have you noticed that there has been a change in the writing in some of the kiddies that are doing it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So one thing I noticed was that with one child, when he returned to the classroom, immediately after doing the regulation stations, he would pick up his pencil, sit down, and he would just head down, focused. The whole sheet would be completed, and not only that, but it was completed with much better pencil control and with a little bit more pressure, let's say, on the page. The writing was better. It was letters were better formed.
Yeah.
Much less spidery. Yeah.
Okay. And do you find that the kids are better able to organise themselves in the classroom, or get their little books together, or gather themselves for a little break, or
to an extent, with one in particular, again, you would notice, my goodness, he's put his lunch back on the shelf, which would never have happened previously. Now, it's not all the time, but there was a bit of an improvement in organisational skills, definitely too.
That's brilliant. Thanks so much, Claire. I really, really appreciate that, because when I teach these courses, it's all right me saying it because I'm teaching it and I develop the programme, but hearing it from someone like Claire and from all the emails and calls that I get from across the country, I've taught this to about 2,000 school staff and parents across the country. So that's just a little bit of feedback on regulation stations, which is now called the Braincalm programme, and it is now available for parents to do over the summer with their kids on brendacassidy.com. So that's Braincalm for parents, and I will be putting it up very, very soon for school staff as well. So thanks very much.